Hi, everybody. Dr. White here, the founder of the Business Analysis Doctor. So today we're going to be talking about change management from the business analyst perspective. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe for more training on business analysis best practices and certification. Also, if you like the video, be sure to hit that like button. All right, now let's get started. Okay, change management. According to the Guide to the Business Analysis Body of Knowledge, or BABOK, change management is the planned activities, tools, and techniques to address the human side of change during a change initiative. In general, the key components of change management includes identifying changes, documenting changes, deciding on changes, and tracking changes. From a business analyst perspective, there are two main components in change management, which includes governance and information management. Information management related to business analysis consists of all the information business analysis practitioners use to gather and elicit requirements and to create, compile, and communicate documents in the course of performing business analysis or project-related activities. Information management involves organizing information, planning and maintaining traceability, and facilitating the storage and access of the information. Governance related to business analysis involves defining or enforcing organizational standards regarding how decisions are made about requirements and designs. Key activities for governance related to business analysis includes facilitating decision-making, change controls, requirements prioritization, and requirements and change approvals. Now, let's look at each of these components individually. Governance around the decision-making process involves determining what happens when the team can't come to an agreement, defining the escalation process, identifying who refused decision information, as well as determining who the final decision maker is. These last 2 points are generally predetermined in the Project RACI matrix. Change control. The requirements change process generally involves understanding who can request changes, defining how changes are reviewed and evaluated, identifying who reviews changes. This is generally established through the Change Control Board, and also determining who performs the impact assessment. Generally, this is performed by someone within the business or the delivery team. Another key part of the change control process is determining how changes are communicated, for example, through status meetings or email updates. Governance around prioritization typically includes the following: formality of the prioritization process. Generally, the more decision-making stakeholders you have, the more formal the process needs to be. And also, the processes for predictive or waterfall environments tend to be more formal than change-driven or agile environments. Prioritization criteria also needs to be established. For example, requirements or components need to be assessed in terms of benefit, cost, risk, dependencies, urgency, or compliance. We also need to have an understanding of who will participate in prioritization. Typically, this will be the decision makers or the subject matter experts. Prioritization also involves determining the prioritization techniques, for example, Moscow, Kano analysis, financial analysis, ranking, or time boxing. Approvals. Governance around approval generally involves understanding who is responsible for approvals. Again, this is something that can be predetermined through the Project RACI. Typical examples of approvers are sponsors, product owners, or decision makers. We also need to determine which business analysis information requires approval. Typical business analysis deliverables that require approval might be a business analysis plan, requirements and designs, or requirements change requests. The formality of approvals is typically determined by the organizational framework. So again, predictive frameworks are typically more formal than adaptive frameworks. Also, the organizational standards might have an impact on how formal or informal the approval process is for your project. Now let's talk about information management. Organizing information for information management involves determining who needs to access the information, understanding what they need to do with the information, also determining how new and changing information is managed, the types of information that's going to be organized, as well as establishing the types of relationships amongst the information. Traceability. Information management traceability involves determining the formality of the traceability approach. Typically, formality increases as the number of requirements increase. Also, the complexity of the relationships can also impact the formality. Traceability also involves understanding the relationships between the different requirement levels as well as the design components. Typical traceability relationships include derived, allocate, depend, or validate. Traceability also involves documenting and communicating requirements changes, as well as documenting and communicating approvals. Storage and access. Information management storage and access involves determining what repository will be used, who needs to access the information, and understanding how often it needs to be accessed. Well, there you have it, folks. That's my overview of change management from a business analysis perspective. If you want more in-depth business analysis training, check out all of our business analysis certification training options via the link in the description below.